Hi, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Alisha Gifford.
I'm Laura Brady.
And we come to you 60 miles south of Chicago in Bradley, Illinois. It is, what day is it? Monday?
Monday.
It's Monday.
Monday the 12th.
The 12th. Oh, I have a bell due today. So this is a podcast about knitting, crochet, sewing, whatever craftiness we do this past 2 weeks. We're going to show you. Are you giving me hair?
No, it's a piece of fuss.
You can find us on Ravelry, Instagram, and Facebook. Our links are always in the description below. This is what, episode 12?
12!
It's 12 on the 12th.
You want to tell them what our producer said we were supposed to say?
My dad, her husband, our producer, he says that our speaking sound, our sound should be a lot better and should be back to normal. I don't think we're ever on normal, but it is
we
this
had that
room.
one episode, yeah. The room, the craft room is wood floors, and there's not, even though I have a lot of yarn and sewing stuff and whatnot,
It's not really insulated.
it's not insulated. So that's where we're kind of having the issue with problems with the sound. So,
Interference and all that fun stuff.
so hopefully he thinks he's got it under control now, and we'll see. Thanks for bearing with us.
I feel like, are we even started? Yeah, it says that we're starting. Normally, something up there is normally down there.
Well, he's not got it plugged in either. He's just running off the battery, so.
Okay.
All right, shall we jump?
Sorry, looks weird.
Let's jump in with finished objects instead of chitter chatter here.
Okay, chitter chatter at the
Do
end.
you have finished objects?
I have one finished
Okay.
object.
Well, I do not have any knitting finished objects just because the items that I'm working on are kind of larger, and I thought I was going to have one, but there's just no way. I was knitting my little heart out, and I'm so close. I think I'm like 6 or 7 rows off, but it just couldn't happen. I do have some sewing ones that I'll go ahead and share,
Okay.
and I do have like 4 of those, so or 3 of them, so I'm going to go ahead and go first.
Okay.
The first one actually is something for you. We had purchased the skirt pattern that Amber from the Yarn Hoarder was using. What was it, 101 acts of sewing?
Yes.
It was on the last episode. She had made one of them, and although she liked it, she kind of was wanting one that was more gathered.
Yes. I like a flowy skirt, not
So
a...
what I tried to do then was I took that pattern, that exact same pattern, but I went up a size,
Mm-hmm.
but used the same elastic in the waistband.
Mm-hmm.
So hoping that it might like gather a bit more. Just a thought.
Maybe.
So
Fabric's really pretty.
I knew you'd like it. Clearance at Hobby Lobby.
I love clearance.
I also did not, I only got 2 yards of it because I did not cut on the bias. Since I went larger, you really don't need that stretch. Plus, they call for a 1-inch seam, and we're only doing a 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
So that makes a difference. And Amber doesn't do on the bias either, which I did leave this open until you try it on in case we need to make the elastic smaller.
Well, okay. So, holy crap. Look at that curtain. Okay, so, love this. But it's only, and this is from my other one. These are my comments on the one that we made before. I would like to use a bigger elastic.
So you go up to 1 inch like what Amber did.
Yes. Only because I feel like it doesn't really hold it too much.
Ah, gotcha.
It almost feels like there's a string.
Well,
not something that's actually like snatching
I
up
think
into
your
you.
elastic needed to go smaller as well, which is why I left that open. So once we're done podcasting, we can have
See,
you
my
try it
problem
on.
is that I have a large booty. So
She was afraid to make the elastic
too
small that she's not going to get it up over her hips and her butt.
Yeah.
And then we did, I did again add the pockets on because she does like pockets in there.
I love pockets. Sorry for that.
Ooh, our little dog just moved the camera. Sorry.
I'm sorry. She goes,
So
"What is
yeah,
this?"
that was my first one. So you'll have to try it on and see. If not, we're going to switch to a different skirt pattern that I found online for free. I found quite a few patterns lately online. I found a legging pattern too. I want to try.
I would really like to try a t-shirt.
So,
like a nice...
That you can try on later.
Nice baggy t-shirt.
Okay. My next sewing item was not a success. Or I don't feel it was.
It's an oopsie? Or it's like a oof?
I don't feel like it was really my fault though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it was a bag pattern that I purchased in Vegas. And okay, so this is the second pattern I've purchased from Vegas. The first one was the big bags that I made, which were fun.
They're beautiful though.
They are beautiful. They were fun. And it did take me a while to figure out what they were talking about. That one at least had pictures on it. So this new bag pattern.
No pictures?
No pictures. At points, I had no clue what she was talking about. Figured it out. But I think she either didn't explain something correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Or just didn't care that there was raw seam showing. I don't know. I have now figured out a way to actually do it how I would want it.
Okay, so you have it in both forms?
No. Because when I make the bags, I never just make one bag. I always make at least two.
Okay.
So both of these bags are the same. So I kind of got to open it up to pop it up a little bit. Okay.
I like the size.
So this was the large size. And it really doesn't look too gosh awfully bad. This might not be the one. One of them, to me, looked a little wonky.
That one doesn't look too wonky.
No. So, it looks fairly good. Okay.
What's up with this?
I don't.
Yeah, nice gather right there.
So, what the problem is, let me see if this is the one. Yeah. The way they have you construct the inside, look at that.
Oh, that's not pretty.
Look at that, guys. Thankfully, it's on the inside. So the bags are still usable.
Yeah. But it's just not
And
pretty.
even the one that I folded over,
You can still
kind of see. So she should have had an extra step where once you folded that over,
you just top
stitched it, and it would have been a lot better.
I love the fabric that you chose.
Yeah, the fabric, the black accent is the yarn balls. Then you have the knitted hearts, and then on the inside was the knit pearl and the yarn balls. And then, because you guys know I can't have a zipper without something on it.
It's a little skein of yarn.
Move your face. It's a little skein of yarn. Still don't know if it's focusing.
Well, your face was in there too.
So, and I can't remember.
So they're both larges?
They are both largest. I went with the largest because I was just kind of, like, I've made a small one before that's similar to it, that blue shape one. And I was like, oh, I think I'm going to make a large so, like, you could actually carry something substantial in it.
Maybe the other one was the wonky one where I pointed it out.
I don't know. One of them I thought when I had open and I sat it down, I was kind of like, But then I thought, once you get everything in there.
So what are you wanting to use this for?
I don't know. I just wanted to try a different bag pattern. And it does have like the nice little carrying handle.
Yeah.
I mean, you could fit actually a good sized project in there.
Yeah, you could fit a project in there.
I mean, without a doubt. I mean, you could fit actually a couple pairs of socks if you're working on a few pairs of socks. So, and I have a friend that actually wants one of these. Hi, Arity. So, I might have to try to perfect it before I give her one.
The dog can't get
But, I don't know. Overall, I guess it's not that bad.
I don't think it's that bad. I think you're being a little picky with it.
And at least the boo-boos were on the inside.
Exactly. No one looks on the inside.
So, yeah. It was a challenge, though. Like I said, because a lot of the times when I'm reading the pattern, like, I literally had to reread it 5 times. Because I'm like,
that never happens.
What are they talking about? Like, it didn't make sense. So, overall, I think the pattern could have been a little bit clearer.
There's usually at least one time when you're like,
'Cause
wait, what?
I
But
usually
not-
understand. Like I made it through those big bags pretty pretty easily, especially after after my first one. This one I even went back when I finished it and reread the directions again to see, hey, did I miss something?
Mm-hmm.
And I had completely done every single step. I didn't, alter from the pattern at all. So, yeah, I don't know. They're cute though.
They're cute.
So that was that. Okay, and then the next one you are going to absolutely love. Alisha had seen some fabric that she really, really wanted. She actually saw bags made by somebody.
Those bags by Awesome Granny.
Could be. So I went a little larger than what I normally do. I basically made a sweater size bag.
Which means I need to do my sweater that I've always planned on doing.
So
Have not done a sweater yet. Holy poo.
look how big that is, guys.
That is so awesome, though. Look at Alice.
And then let me just show the inside. So if you notice, let me bring it up a little closer. This flower here, it's like a metallic gold. Or fern, whatever it is.
That's so pretty.
So I was able to find fabric
I love
that had that
that.
same metallic gold fern on it. So how pretty did that come out? And this is a huge, do you have one of our, here?
I have this Alice.
Yeah, that's one of our normal size bags. So hold it in front of it. So quite a bit bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, we make good size bags to begin with.
We
I mean,
make
really
we make
do.
about shawl, like a large shawl size
Yeah.
bag.
We don't tend to use the smaller. I mean, I have a few from when I first started that are a little bit smaller.
I have a few.
I don't tend to use them a whole lot.
Well, the thing is, we do 2 at a time socks. We
Yeah.
don't do 1 at a time socks. If it was a 1 at a time sock project, I would probably use the smaller ones more.
And of course, I did a knitting needle koozie
Hmm.
to match. So yeah, I told you I was going to make it a little bigger. Well, I did.
I'm loving that.
So definitely, I mean, you could fit, like if you were knitting like a really big shawl, definitely fit in here with multiple skeins and.
Tell me how you feel about the hoagie. Because I know you've seen the finished project.
I've
It's
only
one
seen.
giant rectangle.
Well, you knew it was going to be because it said it was a wrap originally, even though people started calling it a shawl.
I really was hoping that it would be like a ribbon. Like how it has the
I-
diagonal in.
I've only seen one picture so far.
I've seen quite a few. Only because I've looked for them.
I don't know that it's personally my cup of tea. I thought at first, I mean, I need to see more of them, I think, before I would really make a decision. Because I do like the idea of a large wrap.
Yes.
I do like that idea. And two, and the reason why I want to see more of them is because of people's color choices. Because that really makes a
that's
difference
why
as far as like what the finished product looks like.
I went
Whether it's-
online and I clicked, I just clicked the hashtag for it.
Mhm.
And then more of them start popping up. And I was like, I love the colors. I love the pattern. But I don't think I like a giant rectangle. I would have preferred it if it had
It'd be nice.
if it had an arrow, either out or in.
Well, I would see myself like more so not really using that, let's say out in public, more around the house. Like
Yeah.
if you have a chill, sometimes like when I'm in here, if I sit down to knit, my chair is right next to the vent. So I have to get up and go get a sweater or something.
That's
so
how I've been
that
at the
would
house
probably
too.
be something that I would keep on the back of my chair.
That'd be so nice.
And that would just be enough to kind of ward off the chill a little bit.
I need something like that.
So
Which
I think it would be good for that.
I will bring up a different pattern later that I'm thinking
So-
about.
Anyhow, this bag's for you.
Yay.
And
Which
I did make one for myself.
I would like to say that I never want us to be accused that we're copying people.
Well, it's just fabric. I mean,
It's fabric. So if we would love to buy bags by other people.
and
but
I do from time to time.
We do from time to time, but if we already have the fabric or we
Are able to get it easily.
Evil-
and
yeah.
We whip it up.
just
I
whip
mean-
it up.
Well, and there's a lot of different bag makers that have this particular fabric
Yes.
as well. It's not just the one. And I kind of like to do my own sizing and how I, want my handle to be. And,
we're a little bit particular.
That
I just wanted to.
That's actually, I kept going, and that's all my finished projects. So I guess you're up.
I'm up. It's in my other Alice bag.
Yes, I made Missy Moo. Come here.
Your dog.
Come here. I knew this wasn't going to work out. Come here. Sorry, guys.
She's not going to come to you.
Oh, she's going to come to me. Okay, sit in Mommy's lap. Want to say hi? This is our little Yorkie, Moo Moo. You say hi, Moo Moo?
That's my mama's Yorkie.
She's a little one.
Nothing like Zoe.
The husband went on a motorcycle ride, so she got left in here with us, and he thought she'd just sleep in the bed, but it's not happening.
No, it's not. So I finished another pair of shorties.
I do not have my sock blockers.
That's fine.
They're up.
They're shorties. Like, I'm not going to seriously get them out. So last time they were there. So I did all of that.
Here, I got a nice. I
There you
flattened it
go.
out for you.
And I did try them on.
Mm-hmm. You like them?
Yeah. My ends are not woven in, of course. And then I used a Progress Keeper. It's a unicorn Progress Keeper from Alisha. Hi. Yarn's Crazy Obsessions. And if you haven't seen, she has updated her shop where her yarn is in there now. Not forever. Because she's...
Okay, speaking of which...
Did she just message?
She just messaged me. Hope you enjoy the yarn that is in your box today. Let me know what you think. Oh, I'm going to let you know because I'm going to show it, but I'll also send you a message when I'm done.
Wait.
I got yarn from her. Remember?
Already?
Yes.
How quick was that?
Well, I was probably the first one that ordered from her when
That was like 2 days ago.
Yeah, when she added the yarn into her shop. I was probably her first customer because I was upset. She didn't say what time it was going to be updated. So I obsessively, like, every 5 to 10 minutes was on her shop because I knew which one I wanted.
See,
And I ordered right away, and literally, like, within 10 minutes, she had created the label. It got mailed out the next day. So very, very good service, as well as beautiful yarn.
I am waiting for her Sweet Home Alabama one.
Is that the one she said that she was dyeing?
She's dyeing it, so I'm supposed to be looking for it. And like maybe 2 hours later, I was searching through what was going on television. Sweet Home Alabama was on, so I watched it. And Phil was like, "What are you? I guess I'm gonna take a nap." I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Sweet Home Alabama is such a great movie."
So since we're talking about
should we do that now?
Let's just do a quick reminder.
It's Cal time. Have you guys started? I've started.
We have 3 finished objects in the thread now.
Oh, yes.
We have a lot of chatter going on, which is awesome.
Yes. It is hashtag on the house Cal.
It did start June 1st, and you have until July 1st to post finished objects, and you can do multiples, and you can double dip with other podcasts. So,
like, I was thinking, if you do a Hermione everyday sock, because that is a free pattern, you can, like, quadruple dip. You can
do more than that.
You can do ours. You can do...
Crazy Sock Lady, I think, has one. Naughty Knitwits, Grocery Girls, Honeybee...
Inside number 23, Harry Potter
so
Cow.
Many.
The Dobby, Amber, Yarn Hoarder has one. And then you can choose if you want to make them shorties, you can put them in
Yarn
Cafe Creation.
Yarn Cafe Creations.
That's not them though. Girls in the Yarn Cafe.
There you go.
Oh my god, we're so sorry. We're like,
there's so many names though to remember. Like Tristan, sometimes I'm like, okay, Dragon Horde. And it's like, no, Fist of Fury. Tristan.
Yeah. So, them, or you could do Yarngasm's Box of Socks if you're going to do a longer one.
There's so many options out
like,
there.
seriously? All of those cows.
I think we've got
one.
What have we got? We've got a hat. Somebody in a hat. Linda finished her tank top.
Which looked beautiful, by the way.
What was the third entry? Shoot, I can't remember.
I haven't seen the third entry.
remember. I don't remember what it was. I'm sorry.
But it was just posted like yesterday then.
Yeah, it was fairly recently that I got put in there.
Because
I've been trying to be good and go on there every day, you know, at least once a day and check. And because, like, with the chatter thread and stuff, I've been, you know, when people are saying, like, what patterns they're using, I've been looking up the patterns.
Have you found any that you want to use?
I did see there was one, I think it was
Was it
a
a shawl?
pattern. Yeah, I think it was a shawl pattern. So yeah. And we already know one of the prizes is going to be a yarn.
And
a Progress Keeper.
Progress Keeper.
From Yarn's Crazy Obsessions. And her yarn is gorgeous.
Yes.
Which you are going to see more of it later because I am working on a pair of socks. Well, kind of. You'll hear about that later. And I ordered a skein from her as well. So
yes, I would suggest to go to her Etsy shop as soon as you can if you're participating in NorCal or if you're not participating in NorCal. Because I do know that half of the ones that she has up for sale now are going to her local yarn store.
Mm-hmm.
So want you to be able to check out all of her yarn and her colors.
she seems to be dying a lot in the last week or so, though, too. So
Yes.
that's kind of nice. So.
Yes, she is a new dyer, but I believe she's also giving away a prize on a different podcast. I don't remember what podcast it was.
Oh,
was it Bad Girl? Bad Wolf?
Yeah, might have been.
I feel like there was
I feel like it was, yeah.
for her Christmas.
Was it for the Christmas or was it for the Harry Potter, the house cow?
Might be. I feel like it's on the house cow.
Not on the house. Hers is house
House
cow.
cow.
Ours is on the house.
House Pride.
House Pride. That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh,
so okay,
goodness.
so that's all.
Yes, we haven't discussed more prizes. Only because we only have 3 finished projects right now, but we are still early. So the more finished projects, the more chatter, the more prizes that we will be discussing about giving. If you are interested in donating a prize,
if you're a maker, stitch markers, yarn, bags, whatever.
patterns,
Yeah,
If
patterns
you're
are good.
patterns would be great. Just so that we can get your name out there and get new patterns out to people.
So yeah, that's that.
Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Whips.
Whip. I have 1, 2, 3.
Me too. You can go first this time.
Okie dokie. I'll start with the one thing that I was working on last time. Everything else is new. Oh, by the way, my finished pair of socks were on these crappy things.
I love them.
Okay.
Knit Prosings.
Knit Prosings. Not pointy enough. Needle is too long. And I couldn't get the joins were messing up for me. So, these are all yours. Woohoo.
There's a pair of chagoos hanging over there you can take.
Awesome.
But yet she's using my Knit Prosings to work on one of her shawls. Just want to say.
Which I will talk about that. So this is the Changing Staircases shawl by Tristan from Dragon Horde Yarns and the Girls in the Yarn Cafe podcast.
And
Fist of Fury, Jenga Knits, all that good stuff. And this is in Meg's from Bad Wolf Studios colorway. Newt Scamander. So this is what she did her first one in. That is pictured on the pattern. I still have quite a bit of yarn left.
I was gonna say, it looks like you have quite a bit ways to go.
I have that much left.
Yeah, you have quite a ways to go yet.
But which I'm going to start doing this. I was here, and so I knitted all of that. That's pretty good. And I am doing my holes correctly.
She knows how to yarn over now.
I can see through it. So yarn overs are good. Color's good. Sparkle is great. Love it. I still love it.
I was like, what are you doing? All right.
Those were on Chaigoo's. Drawstring. Lovely. Bag. By Mama.
My project's in a bag by Alisha. Okay, so this is the shawl that I'm test knitting. And I thought I was actually going to have it done, and it just didn't happen because I'm at the point where the rows are so incredibly long that it takes quite a while to do a row.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to spread it completely out on the needles because the pattern said use a 32-inch cable. I used a 40, and you still can't. Like, it would come off the ends. Literally come off the ends. So if you can, yeah, kind of push it around a bit. Can you fix my, yeah. Now this one, it doesn't matter which side I show because it is actually a reversible.
Because it's just garter?
It's garter and then 2 rows of lace in between. And there are some, I did the larger shawl, so there's, I'm trying to make sure I don't drop this. I used 3 colors. So at the bottom, you want to point, you start with the 1 color, and then you start your 2nd color, but you fade it in for
all of that is fading. All of that.
For like 12 rows.
And then
you switch, the next section is the 2nd color. Then you fade.
All that's fading. Scoot down.
And then you start your 3rd color.
I love the fade.
It's really pretty, isn't it, guys? I think the yarns worked exceptionally well.
They really did.
This one at the top is...
I don't know what yours are.
Yes, you do. It's that one that doesn't have a number, or doesn't have names.
Mia Bella.
So the one at the top is Mia Bella. The one at the bottom is also Mia Bella. And then the speckled one here in the center is Little Bean.
And so the Beauxbatons Harry Potter colorway.
So I think it's coming out quite lovely, and it's going to be huge by the time I block it.
So you
or by the time you block it.
Yeah, by the time I block it. Which I am really, really loving this. Okay,
I think I'm going to have enough that I can do another one.
My thing is that when you showed it to me on knit night, you weren't to this part yet.
And it was too much blue.
It was too much
For
blue.
her.
I was like, I don't really care for that. But with this purple, it pops it like no
really looks
other.
Very pretty.
I am really intrigued of how this is going to block.
So I've got...
Because right now it looks a little strange.
Well, it's going to really open that up.
Yes. All of the
lace with the 2 rows in between each lace. Oh, if you can kind of...
I feel like they can see it.
So this will be on the next podcast.
I feel like we turned really yellow. Okay.
This will be on the next podcast, finished and blocked. I feel like... Hold on, let me shove this in here so I don't... I'm really nervous about losing those stitches, if you couldn't tell. Here, just hold that in your lap. So the 2 colors, and I'm going to... I know the skeins I had were all 100 grams, so I'm basically going to weigh to see how much I've used, and I think I might possibly be able to make another one, because that's the first color. This is the 2nd color, and the 3rd one I'm working on. So I have quite a bit left. I might be able to make another one. Because I have had a lot of people say they really like this shawl.
I love this.
So I might possibly, if I can squeak out another one, because Christmas is coming. Christmas gifts. And I have my Baba. I have my sheep on here, Crawfish Keeper.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So
I feel like this should be mine.
And the only reason why I really have that on there is, because like I said, it doesn't matter what side it goes to. But the pattern rows are by like right side, wrong side.
Gotcha.
So you do have to mark it. Now I'm not going to lie, I did have some issues with this pattern. I had to restart it 3 or 4 times.
It is a test knit.
Part of it, I think, is just because it's written in a manner that I've never done a pattern in that manner. I like things very like kind of spelled out to me. And this is done in like sections, and then when you hit the next section, you might have to refer back to this section, and it was just a whole lot going on.
It should have been like rows, blah 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 blah. Do this.
It was a whole lot going on for me. So I did have to simplify it just a little bit for myself. Other than that, I mean, it's really easy knit. Like I said, now that I'm on like my last 6 rows, it's taken forever. Because
Yeah.
the rows are so incredibly
Do you know
long.
how many stitches you're at?
No. I didn't. She did give stitch counts at each section.
Were they right?
I haven't counted.
You are a lovely test knit.
I counted in the beginning. The last section I did not count. And the last section, I think was, there was one section in the pattern that I know the count wasn't right. Because like the section before, for example, and this isn't the right numbers, the section before is like 150 stitches.
Mhm.
There are no decreases on the shawl. So the next section obviously should be bigger then. It said like 100 stitches. It's like, how do you lose 50? So there was an issue with the stitch count on there.
Yeah.
So I did notate, I think this last section is the only one that I don't know where I'm at right now, which I'll wait until I finish that section. And I have been notating like where my stitch count is. So when I, end up posting it and telling her, because I don't know if anybody else noticed that fluctuation where it went down. I have no idea.
I don't know, because you went on for the chatter for that.
She actually now has started, she earmarked me a separate chatter for just the shawl. Because she was test knitting, there's a test knit going for 3 of our patterns. So I went on there at one point.
Which one is a Harry Potter hat? I really wanted to do it.
There was nothing on there about the shawl. Like, I scrolled through 3 pages and finally gave up because everybody's chatting about the sweater or the hat. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to continue to go through, 16 pages and all I'm seeing is hat, hat, hat. So she did contact the people that were doing the shawl, and she realized that there was a lot of chatter
Don't hit me.
about just those
I just found a pretty
particular
yarn.
items. So she did start one just for the shawl now.
Where
So
did
what-
that yarn come from?
Which yarn?
The caked up blueness. Next to the red.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know.
It's caked up?
Yes, the one next to the batting.
Oh, that came from, I was cleaning out my spot in the living room. I had a bunch of project bags and I found it in there. I had, when I first started back to knitting, started to do a shawl, and it was beyond my capabilities. So that was the yarn from it, which I don't know if I'm going to go back to that shawl, if I'll use it for another shawl, but yeah, that yarn is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Alrighty. You got a whip?
Yep. Okay, let's do my new shawl. Housed in my bag. By me. And it is the Amba O'Brien shawl.
Yeah, I have this pattern. I haven't used yet too.
The Kimba shawl. You want to show the colored version? So I am doing the large version, I think. But I'm only doing 3 colors. So my fade, instead of striping a 4th color in, I'm going to use one of the other 3 to stripe with it.
Are you to the fade part?
I'm just about to the fade part.
This is a long pattern.
I stopped before the fade. I think I have like 3 more rows before the fade, which I did quite a bit. So top one is Disco Diva Mia Bella, and it's this brown.
There you go with your needles again.
They're
There goes my eye.
They're not my needles.
Oh yeah, these are my needles.
Yes. So it started. Am I showing the right way?
I don't know, but you need to quit
No.
moving it because you're going to lose stitches off that one.
No, I'm not. We're good. They're nice and tight. I just started doing like yarn overs and whatnot to get a pattern going before the fade. Which my count is not right. It never is. So never ask me to test knit a shawl, I guess. Because for some reason my stitch counts are never right. Will it come out good? Possibly. And then it has the Ann Tudor little piggy bottom. It's so tiny on the screen. So yeah. And it's already long. So this is what's going to be closest to my neck. It goes neck down. And then I'm going into, what?
No.
The light pink.
Leading Man Fiber Arts.
This is the Gothic one.
Mhm.
And
Leading Man Fiber Arts.
Leading Man Fiber Arts. So it's definitely going to be neutral, dark, but still girly pink.
Good fall.
Great fall.
Mm-hmm.
Great fall. So I'm liking it so far, but I've never done the fade. I've never done
I never had neither.
this chevron type thing.
Fade's really easy. I mean, all you do is like you
I
knit
know.
2 rows one color, and then you use
I
your
know.
other one knit, and then drop that one, and yeah, it's really
I know.
easy.
But I just had so much other stuff that I wanted to work on that I was like, I'm going to get the easiest part done at least on this pattern, and then switch back to a different pattern.
Moomoo's really interested.
Yeah, okay.
She says, "Can you make me a tiny shawl?"
No.
So this is housed in one of the original bags
Yes.
that I made, which you can tell is a bit smaller, but love the fabric.
And we used
It was gorgeous.
actual soft quilting.
Yeah, we used the batting instead of
batting.
the interface, yeah. Okay, so this is kind of my failure, guys. So I started the Hermione Everyday Socks, okay?
I need coffee.
And for you that haven't seen them, I wish I had it in color, but I don't. So you can see there's a pattern.
Our producer didn't
Okay.
let you print it in color.
So on my socks, however, you really can't see the pattern now, can you? Nope. So this particular yarn I found is not going to be good for the patterning.
No.
So I'm going to, before I actually rip these out, I found this other pattern. All these are free. Twizzler socks, which has a little bit of a pattern. So before I rip this out, I'm going to do a few rounds,
See how it turns out.
see how it turns out. If you can actually see it, then I'm going to take it out and go to the Twizzler pattern. If not, I'm going to take it out and I am just going to do a vanilla sock because I really need to use this yarn because it is gorgeous.
Whose yarn is it?
Yarns Crazy Obsessions.
What colorway?
Hermione.
And what about your
Look how-
progress
Look how
keeper?
pretty that is. See, her yarn is absolutely gorgeous. And then I have my little, and I love it. It still makes me smile when I see it. My little sorting hat progress keeper. It's so cute. She's got such good details and stuff on it. So like we said, definitely check out her shop. I mean, her yarn is gorgeous. I really love it. So yeah, hopefully by next podcast I'll have decided what I'm doing with these and maybe have made some progress with it. And look how cute it matches my bag.
Oh,
I mean, it really does.
how adorable.
It's adorable. Adorable. And this was back when we first got into making bags and we actually made little notions pouches to go with them. We've stopped doing that.
Yeah,
We found we don't really use them.
it's a waste of a zipper.
Yeah, honestly, that's, yeah. Because I just kind of throw everything in there.
I mean, if you need a notions bag, you have like 10 of them, so just grab one and you can use it in any bag. It doesn't have to match.
And back then I made the straps a little small, a little smaller than like what I do now. I kind of like a bigger one now, I think. And I did away with this on the side because I found I don't use it at all.
No.
So it was just another piece of hardware that I was paying for and another step that,
No one needed.
yeah, I did. Well, I'm sure some people use them. Some people need them. I don't. So that's that. It's your turn again. I forgot to put
What
that
bag
in
was it that one of the podcasters had? And on the inside had a little place where they put the stitch markers.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That looked awesome. I probably have it written down somewhere what bag it was.
And that's a very easy thing to do.
Yeah, they
To add in.
had like a little, oh, it was a little Tailor-S.
I've also seen them where it's the, they just have one of these in there,
Mm-hmm.
and you can hook them on there, too.
No,
And
she
that's
had like a little string that was
Oh, yeah.
sewed in, and then you clipped them on to the
But
back of it.
basically, like you could do, I mean, you wouldn't do it this long, so you do something like this and attach to the inside of the bag.
Mhm.
And then this is hanging inside the bag, and you can put your progress keepers on there. You can put stitch markers on there.
Okay, so my next one is for my On the House Cal, and it's in my April 9 designs.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi! It
We
is in
love
her
these
bag.
bags.
This is my first
she-
time I've used the bag.
Yeah, love. She has very high quality bags.
Yes.
She is on Etsy.
Yes.
April 9 Designs. Show the
No. Did you not think I was going to do
Oh.
that? Woman.
I don't know what I'm here for. I'll just be quiet now.
Okay, so it is a very nice, sturdy canvas. I love the shape of the bottom because no one has that shape. I have not seen a bag with this type of shape. And it stands up really nicely. There's also this rope. Look, I can knit. Okay, so inside, she has where you fold it down. And it is the ruler. Tape measure.
So if you don't have a tape measure with you and you need to see how far you've knitted, you're set.
That's awesome. Okay, so
And she also scotch guarded these so that
if
like spillage and
I spill
she
everything,
does. She's a klutz.
I am a complete klutz. So I decided that everything for this project had to be new to me. So bag was new, never used it before. Pattern is new, which I have that written down because my printer is out of black ink. So I wrote down the pattern. The Strawberry Field Socks by Amber Crawley.
And it is a free pattern on Ravelry.
Yes, because it is for my On the House, which I just wrote it down in my book, and I barely even have to look at it now. It is one of those sock patterns that it's simple. It's very, very easy. What yarn am I using? Barocco?
Yes. Comfort sock.
Comfort sock, which I have never used this before either. I haven't used this brand.
Is that the one I got you?
I feel like it is.
From,
Or did I get it? I feel like I bought this for myself. Or did you give it to me?
is that the one you got when we went to Indiana? Oh, no.
No.
Where did I get it from? Oh, when I went to Las Vegas, I brought you back.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's on one of the past episodes. I don't remember if I got it when I was in Indiana.
You know what? I think you did, because the one I got you, wasn't it the stretchy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which this is still stretchy because it is
But not, like, really.
No, it is a 50% superfine nylon and 50% superfine acrylic. So, it is really, really soft. It stretches more because it doesn't feel like it was twisted. It feels like it was roped. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. You know how rope is like this? It's weaved in and out.
Mm-hmm.
That's how this looks.
Okay.
So then it has that extra stretch. So anyways, these look flippin' huge.
They do. Have you tried them on?
Yes! They're not that bad. I might have to shrink them a little bit.
I'll say they look huge.
No! Okay, because I had to cast on, it said 32 stitches instead of my regular 24.
Oh, you don't have to. All you have to do is...
I did because I've never done the pattern before and I didn't want to mess up.
All you have to do is see what the pattern is multiples of. And then you can use any...
I went to private school and I am not that
Just
smart.
so you guys know, well, let's put this out here. So, like, for instance, my Twizzler socks. I'm not casting on as many as what they say because my feet are small. Well, they're long, but they're small width-wise. So that particular pattern, it is 4 stitches that you're repeating. So as long as you use a stitch count that's dividable by 4, that's all you have to do. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you could have done.
I want to show you though.
They're a little looser.
They're a little loose, but they're not
a little
bad.
loose. See, like, I wouldn't want to wear those in shoes. I think they'd be more a house.
Yes.
Yeah, a house.
Well, that's what I was
sock.
thinking anyways with this yarn.
With that particular yarn, yeah.
because
probably.
it is
It's thicker.
It's thicker. Plus, I have never done a pattern sock before.
This is her first time.
This is my first
only
time.
done vanilla socks.
I only like vanilla socks because I don't think that I will like a pattern in my shoe.
No, you don't even notice most times. Especially with the thinner, like a regular indie dyed yarn, because it is, you know, it's not as thick as like what this is.
This is thick. But look at the pattern. Look how pretty that's showing up. The yarn is showing up really pretty too. And then I also have my Draco Malfoy cupcake. Look how adorable he is.
This is going to be Yarn's Crazy Obsessions episode.
I love it. And then I also am using my new Knitter's Pride Carbons. I love these. Which Mom thought I would hate because she thought it would be very, very similar to the other ones that I just gave her. What are those? Stop tapping at that.
Knit Prozines.
I hated those. These, okay, they're not as long. They're still pretty long, but they're not as long.
Just as long.
No. No.
Okay, now I gotta look. Because they look really long. Alisha.
No.
Oh, no. They are a little shorter.
They're shorter. They are shorter.
See,
and
I guess
they're pointier.
length doesn't bother me at all.
Pointier.
Yeah.
And the joins aren't awful at all.
Really loud.
The joins are really good.
You woke the dog up.
She's been awake this entire time. So yes, that is my on the house.
You didn't tell him who the stitch marker was from.
Yes, I did.
Oh, did you?
Yes, because you're like, this is going to be Yarn's Crazy Obsession thing.
No. Well, no, I said that before you said it, but okay. All right. Last one for me. In my ginormous ET bag.
Did I do all of mine?
I have no idea.
Yeah, this was my last one.
It's my turn. I have no idea, but it's my turn.
It's my turn.
So, I'm still working on my Scrappy Bias shawl, which Queen Emily has actually posted the pattern now on Ravelry. She's on the top 5, I believe. So, that is awesome. I only have, I think I'm going to add, I think two or three more colors and I'm done. So, this is never like an easy one to show.
No.
Here, why don't you take that end? And then
Sorry, dog.
we'll just kind of start at one end and... Okay, so that's the one.
There's a little sheepy from Ann Tudor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, all the way.
Most of this is Lamb Woman Knits
This
yarn,
one's not. This
except
one's
for
Little
some
Bean.
Little Bean.
Is this one Little Bean? I know this one is.
I don't know. I just basically
This
wound
one's Mia Bella.
Mia Bella. So, very bright.
This one's Mia Bella.
Yeah, bright and pretty.
This is very bright and pretty.
And
And she hasn't been...
it's very easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2 rows that you just repeat, and that's it.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it.
And, just putting a thought out there for you guys. This is a shawl that she says light, if you're going to black, lightly black.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really even need to black.
I love
Because
that.
you take the squishiness out of it.
Oh, and it's supposed to be nice and squishy.
You know what I mean? If you did black it, you wouldn't want to black it very much because then you're going to lose.
You're squishy.
Yeah. So I don't even plan on blocking this one.
I wouldn't.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could soak it and just lay it out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to block it at all. And it's just so pretty.
it's really pretty. So how many more colors are you going to do?
2 or 3, I think, and then I'm done.
Are you going to make another one?
Which I think actually puts it past what her original one was. I think she went to like 200 stitches.
She wants to
So-
cuddle up with it.
Oh yeah, I have tons of minis, and like you can get such different looks.
Because you didn't use all of your mini, did you?
No.
So you could do like a thinner striped one if you wanted.
Well, and I have different colored minis as well. Like I have a ton of minis.
Yes,
so
you do have tons. And
I
tons of
could
minis.
I could make these all day long. Although I did set some of these aside for making a magic net ball for doing a crocheted corner to corner scrappy blanket.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I still have tons of minis. Like I have 3 more huge bags just filled with minis. Plus I have some up on the shelves and yeah. So yeah, very pretty, all glittered. It's gonna be beautiful.
I love it.
And it's a free pattern, guys.
Great.
Free.
I feel like I might have enough scraps that I might do it with all my scraps. Not my mini sets. I really want to find
just your leftover from doing socks. And,
because I do have a lot of scraps.
and that would be really interesting to see, you know.
I really want to find something like an actual pattern
For your minis.
for my minis, not just
Scrappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do that with your scraps, because except for the ones that
What size needles?
except for the ones that I end up wanting and we trade.
Oh no, I'm talking about smaller scraps.
Smaller, okay.
Like toes, cuffs, and heel scraps. Like they're that tiny.
I'm doing it on US 6, so 4mm.
So I can do it on a 5.
Oh, you could, yeah, because you're a looser knitter than me.
And it could go in my Alice bag.
And with this, it doesn't really matter so much, even if like, you know what I mean, on sizing. So, because you pretty much you just go until you're ready to be done.
Yeah.
So.
I think I know what I'm casting on. Because I don't have enough shawls on the needles.
That's all. I hope to have this one done as well for next podcast. So I should have 2 shawls to show you guys.
I should have at least one finished project.
Hopefully at least to start on those socks.
2.
If not, have them finished. It just depends on how it goes and if I end up coming in to sew it all. And I did just purchase the Lolo Did It Genesis wrap.
Wait. Did you say that that shawl pattern was free?
Yeah.
You can use it for the cow.
Yes, you can.
What?
And it's a very quick knit and it's mindless. I did just purchase the Lolo Did It Genesis wrap.
Yes.
So and I have my colors already picked out, already caked up. So I'll be starting that as well. The problem is I have to figure out my needle situation because somebody has a set of my needles. Not point fingers. So I gotta see what I gotta see what size needles that calls for. I can usually fluctuate because I do knit so tight where I can go up to a bigger size. So
which I didn't talk about because that is on my Amba O'Brien shawl. The ones that I borrowed from you.
The Knit Pro Zincs.
The Knit Pro Zincs, which I hated for the socks. I'm actually flying through it right now with them, but I haven't started all of the yarn overs yet, the lace sections. So right now, garter stitch with a bigger project, doing good.
Well, I think
I'll let you know how it goes next week when I get to the lace.
On your socks, you tend to choke up, and you're making it tighter.
Yes.
Whereas on a shawl, you're just kind of knit. You're not worried about getting ladders.
Yes.
On the sides. So that's probably the difference. I'm surprised I like them though because I'm a very tight knitter.
I don't know how you get them over the joints.
And yeah. But here's the thing. With me, I don't care what needle you give me for socks.
You always have problems with the joints?
Yeah.
Even your Chagoos?
Yes.
Ooh.
And in between arguing with the joints on Chagoos, then I'm bleeding because I've stabbed myself. So.
They're not that sharp.
Yeah. You remember when I had that huge
That wasn't from Chagoos.
Yeah, it was. That was from my Chagoos when I had the hole in there and I kept stabbing it in the exact same spot and then I was bleeding.
If you have heard the story before and she said Addie's turbos instead.
No, I've never had Addie's turbos.
Or was it the Hiya Sharps?
Oh, that's what it is the Hiya-Hiyas.
Yes, that's what
you were talking about Chagoos. I'm confused. Did I mention
red lace.
I'm hungry.
She's hangry.
I am. I told her that before we started.
I'm hangry. Let's get this going. I was like, I got coffee. I'm in a great mood.
I'm not.
I'm drinking food. It's called Butter Bear.
I need food. Okay. So that's all we got for whips. Now we're going to move on. Oh gosh, I hope you guys are ready.
Buckle in.
Acquisitions.
We bought a lot of crap.
Possibly. All right, I'm gonna go first.
Okay, go ahead.
And we're gonna continue with Yarn's crazy obsessions. I purchased, and you guys heard me talk about this on the last podcast,
Ooh.
To the Moon and Back. And look what we got.
Yay.
To the Moon and Back. Because when she was dyeing ours? And she had it on the drying rack next to the ones that she gifted us. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that.
I really like that.
Look how gorgeous.
Okay, that almost looks like a tie-dye denim.
Yeah. I mean, it is gorgeous. And what I was thinking was I have a lot of, like, there's grays in there too. I have a lot of different, like, blues and yarns and stuff where, like, I can really make a nice combo with this.
Yes.
Was where I was going with it. And especially I was gifted the Find Your Fade
Oh.
pattern. So eventually
The actual Find Your Fade.
So eventually I will probably do that, and obviously mine's gonna have blues.
No. I feel like yours, it has to go to a different color besides blue. You
Well,
need to
yeah,
go,
it's going to. But see, I have yarns though that have like, that might be like pinks or greens, but have
blue.
a bit of blue in there. So I'll probably do like a couple. It's going to be blue.
It's going to be blue to pink.
Yeah, probably. More than likely.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or green.
So it's going to be blue to purple to pink.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
That'd be wonderful.
We'll have fun doing that.
I'm going to have so much fun finding her fade.
She will too, because she'll just dive right in there, and I'll probably have like 6 choices laid out, and yeah.
Okay, you can have this one, or we could take this out and we could put this here.
So that is going to be coming up at some point.
I want to feel the
sure.
squishiness.
It is very squishy.
That's a good squish factor. It smells good too.
So to
Let's
answer
do a
your
good wash.
question, even though I'm going to message you back, I love it.
She loves it.
Absolutely love it. I am as happy with this one as I am with my Hermione's. Both the yarns I have received from you, I'm in love with.
Sam wants to get Professor Slughorn.
I am absolutely. That one's up.
Yes, it is. It is up.
I am absolutely in love with her yarn.
I'm loving it.
I haven't smelled it. It does smell good.
Yeah. I usually smell it because I hate the smell of vinegar, and a lot of people use vinegar for their
I'm always nervous to smell yarns
because it's going to make you sick.
because if they use like a wash or something on it that has lavender in it.
So
I'm
I think
like-
I smelled it first.
Yeah, because me and lavender do not get along at all.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Me turn.
I'm just going to throw these on the floor, I think.
Okay, so this one, I was on Instagram. I don't even know if we follow the people at the time. They were having a sale on one of the yarn bases that they are getting rid of.
You keep moving up, so
No,
I have to keep leaving.
Oh, crap. I like being close. Okay.
You guys, we just keep getting closer.
Every single
closer
episode,
to
I
you.
feel like we get closer.
We like to really connect with you.
Okay, so they are getting rid of this yarn base, but it is from Alex Creates. Yes, Alex Creates. So they do all of this. Like they have the sheep. They shear the sheep. They roll up the sheep. They dye the sheep, and they send it away to us from New York. So I got 2 because they were on sale for $12 a piece. What? And they also put it in this cute little satchel that they dyed. How cute is that? It's a yarn ball with some bunny ears on it. And it says made in New York. So I bought 2. And I did see they're only 210 yards. So it is a little bit smaller. But still get a pair of socks out of these.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is, it says New York Gore Merino Nylon 80/20. It's a 3-ply fingering weight, 210 yards. This one is called Disco Heaven, which this is, I think I'm going to take this one. It feels a little bit thicker, more sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like these would really make some beautiful socks. This one, same thing, and it's called No Ifs and Buts or Coconuts, which I got this one because the name was funny. But I told Mom that she can have it. Yeah. I mean, it's a new dyer that we've never tried. His www.alexcreates.us.
You see the wrap with the ball band. He has balls with bunny ears as well.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's adorable. Pop, 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 into my bag. So that will be a pair of socks eventually. And his smells really good too.
Okay, so my next one. This is what I was telling you about. Look at the box that came in.
Aw, that is cute.
The box that came in.
Who's this from?
Well, wait.
Okay.
Oh, she probably didn't put the card in here. It is from Simply Serving. Okay, no, you're really starting to cause problems.
I feel like I went up again.
I ordered, which I guess she's not going to do these anymore. She's more focused on stitch markers and such. A sheep crochet hook. I know you guys are shocked, aren't you? Bah.
That's adorable.
So I love that. And she actually sent, hold on here, let me wrap it back up, especially with Moo in my lap, because I do not want to drop it. And the packaging is just so cute. And then with it, she sends you care instructions. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then she sent a little something extra for both of us.
Yay.
Oh, I can't.
I like gifts.
So
My
does
dog
Moo.
thinks it's for
So
her.
does Moo, apparently. And here is, yeah, Simply Serving Hand Knits. It's Lindsay. And hand knits, notions, patterns. She's on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook. She put us a little note in there. I'll eventually get into the goodies.
She used a good pen for this. Sorry.
And she sent each one of us one of these.
Oh,
And they are stinking
the
adorable.
little progress keepers, little stars.
And it just amazes me that, you know, even like with the Ann Tudor ones, the talent and
These are
the
so
detail.
talented.
the detail, and I could never do anything like that.
I wish I could.
I mean, I'm just not that creative.
It's a pine. Is it a pine? Yours is a pineapple.
Yeah, mine's a pineapple.
Is mine an orange?
You can look it up on her.
Okay,
Etsy
because
shop.
mine has one leaf, and then it has
I didn't even,
little round dots.
I didn't even notice that.
And then hers has two leaves, and then it has like pineapple.
Aren't they adorable?
The only reason why I knew it was a pineapple was because of SpongeBob.
So adorable.
That is
and then
amazing.
There was,
She has the sorting hat cupcake ones. So it's a cupcake, and then they have sorting hats on top of them.
the little stickers we get.
Oh, those are cute little stickers.
So there's a little cupcake. A little drink.
So where is she from, Lindsay?
I'll put that.
How far?
Illinois.
We're from Illinois.
I can't remember. You'll have to look at her shop.
Okay,
Because I remember it shipped out of Illinois.
that's fun. I was kind of... We need to find people from Illinois that want to meet up sometime. Or Indiana. I know we have Molly Klein. She's really, really close to us. Nomadic Yarns is pretty close to us. Amber is pretty close to us.
So yeah. That was so cute.
Lindsay's pretty close
Look
to
at the little
us.
package she put it in. Presents for you. And then the back there's a little pause. It says thank you.
That's adorable.
You guys should definitely check out her
Check her out.
shop. Her progress keepers are just adorable.
They are.
So yeah, Simply Serving. Etsy.
She has the tea bag ones. Tea bag
Oh,
ones
and
are
the
really cute.
Mrs. Potts.
Yeah, she has a
It
Mrs.
is
Potts.
adorable. You guys really need to go
Just
and
go check
just look
it.
through there.
Just look at it. Okay, what else do I have to show? I want to show Sam stuff.
Well, that one
Together.
that Sam has, don't
You
worry,
have?
I have, so don't worry.
Okay, a lot of these yarns we both have.
Okay, so because I don't have this one unwrapped, the Fantastic Beast from Donna.
Okie dokie. So, spoiler alert.
Mine's not unwrapped, sorry guys.
Nice. You showed it while I was saying
Oh, I'm
spoiler
sorry.
alert. Like, what's the point of
I
saying
ruined
spoiler?
it.
Okay, I don't know if she ships any to Canada, because for Canadian people wouldn't have it yet, probably. Stop.
I need my goodies out of there.
You can have my goodies just as long. Stop.
Where's it at?
Right here.
No, I know where the goodies are.
Oh my god.
I need my goodies.
If you stop watching, I understand.
I got my yarn too. I'll throw that in Moo-Moo's bed. Okay, go ahead and talk about the yarn.
Okay, so this is her second month of the Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Them mystery sock.
I got
sock
an
yarn? Yeah, I got an owl too. And this is the Deary Claw. Deary Claw. It's not claw. She spells it wrong. I believe it's call. I don't remember if it's claw. Okay, anyways. I had to look this beast up. And it is like a dodo bird. So it is a flightless bird that is plump. Colors are pretty awesome. Loving the colors. Personally, probably not my colors, so they're probably going to be socks.
Okay, I'm laughing at this tea. It has a caffeine level. It's caffeine level 3 out of 5. I have never seen that on a tea, guys. I'm easily amused.
You are very easily amused.
This one has no caffeine.
But look at those speckleness. There's like 3 different colors of blue in there. This makes me happy.
I was a little sad, I have to say. I have to tell you, Donna.
We wanted the chocolate.
But it's because it's warmer weather. She probably thought they would melt.
Yeah,
But
I
here's
bought
the
it.
thing. Here's the thing, though. Let me just tell you, and you guys are going to laugh. So Alisha bought a bag of the chocolates.
I did buy a bag of chocolates at Walgreens on sale.
They just don't taste the same.
Because they're not wrapped.
I don't know. It must be that extra special touch. I mean, could you wrap me a few of them?
You want me to wrap you some of the chocolates?
Yeah.
All my chocolates are almost gone.
Oh, I only got 3 of them? And you told Phil that, I bought these for me and Mom? I got 3.
I was going to bring them today.
Yeah, that would have been good if you don't want hangry.
There is more.
It might have helped. So, I love it.
You love it?
I do. I think it's very pretty.
Are you going to use it as socks, or are you going to use it for...
I'm not sure. You know how I am. A lot of time, I get my yarn in.
Mhm.
It goes on my shelf.
Mm-hmm. You're going to stare at it for a little bit.
Inspiration hits, and I know what it's intended for. No, I think it's really pretty. I like the different shades that are in there.
Yes.
Oh, there's like, a bright blue, an aqua blue, a light blue. Same thing like with the greens and the orange. It's very colorful.
It's very, very colorful.
Yeah, I like it. I really do. And I always love her base.
It's the fluffy yarn.
The fluffies. So while we're talking about Donna, who's Crystal Skies.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Which my dog loved it. I posted the picture of Zoe with the yarn. She
So
loved
Donna
it.
is Crystal Skies hand dyed. Just wanted to let you guys know, because there is one more month of this remaining.
Which I'm really hoping it's Niffler.
She has started a new club. Just wanted to mention it to you. It's the Fairy Glimmer Sock Club. You can sign up for 3 months, or you can do it monthly. It starts in July. I think she's only doing sign-ups till June, I don't know, 24th, 26th, something like that rings a bell. I'm going to sign up for 3 months. I haven't forgotten, Donna. I am actually going to do that next week.
I might do the second month.
Oh, after you see what mine is.
Yes.
You're not sure about the whole fairy.
Yes. I don't know what direction she's going in with the fairies.
You know what?
So but if it's, and how the sparkle is, I want to see her sparkle base.
I have never, it's probably going to be the same as what Tristan and Christie's is.
Which, oh my god, that mermaid party on sparkle.
I've never, in all the ones that I've gotten from Donna, I have never been disappointed.
No.
Even if they weren't particularly
my colors.
like what I would have chosen. I either really loved them or I was like, yeah, I could do something with that.
I can do something.
Might not have necessarily been what I chose. Her yarn, the quality, the colors, I can't say enough good things.
I can't. I just can't.
I love it.
I can't.
So I will definitely be signing up for the 3 months, especially seeing that I inspired it.
I just want to
She had me there. I stayed up, Donna, just so you know, when you were putting out your clues every hour as to what the theme was. I was ready to go to bed before it even started. I had to stay up late because I wanted to know what it was. So once we guessed, I was like, okay, I can go to bed now.
Which I guessed it.
You guessed it, but then you were like, no, that can't be it. And then I Googled and I was like, no, Ireland and fairies. And I was like, that's it.
Well, first off, when we knew that a club would be coming out and Mom inspired it, my mom goes, how did I inspire something? I said sparkle. It's going to be sparkle. And then I was like, sparkle what? I don't know. So then she said, okay, this movie and book series. I was like, okay, fairies. And then she said Ireland. I said, okay, fairies are not real. So
yeah, well, Google Ireland and fairies. That's what I did. But then there was also there's a thing with Ireland and roses, and I'm all about roses too. So I'm like, oh, it could be either one. But yeah, we did guess it. So that was it was fun.
It was fun. That was fun.
So check her out. We'll go ahead and do the next one that we have the same. Yours is from, and then you can follow it up with your other one.
Okay.
This one I actually purchased myself. Alicia's is her friend Sam purchased it for her to make something.
Yes. So now, I want to find something that I can use these in for.
Funny story before we actually go into names and everything. So I got Donna's package, Fantastic Beasts package.
This is not that funny.
I thought it was kind of funny. Shut up. And it's all on how your dad says it. I can't tell it like how he says it. He has like this app that tracks packages and tells them like when the package has been shipped to us. So yeah, there's no hiding any of the yarn. So he knew Donna's was coming, and he's like, oh, you got a Utah package. You know, we received that. The next thing you know, I ordered this from Tristan. And he's like, you have another Utah package coming. It's been 2 days. Why don't you just get one of those chutes like they have at the bank, and it'd be a lot quicker. And I'm like, So then I was going to order something else, and I was like, no. It's like every 2 to 3 days. Yeah. So this is from Tristan, Dragon Horde Yarn. It is Luna. Okay, you're going to have to help me on some of these. Jimmy. Mm-hmm. No idea.
McGonagall.
And Hermione. 3 out of 4 isn't bad, folks. Very pretty. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing with mine yet.
Yeah, this is the first mini skein set that Sam has gotten. So Sam doesn't knit. Sam has been watching the podcast, so hi Sam, love you. But I just need to find something that I'm going to do with this. I was watching a podcast, and they did talk about a book on Ravelry, 25 mini skein projects, something like that, a book. So I might check that out, see what type of patterns there are, because I have 2 other mini skein sets from Tristan that I need to use. So I'm just on the hunt for mini skein projects.
I'm looking, I think I have another mini skein set from her.
No.
I see a mini skein set there, but I don't know what that is.
That was your free one from...
Not the nail makers, but the one underneath.
That was your free one from YarnCon.
No, not the 2. Up above that.
That was one of your swaps.
Oh. Oh, is that my leading man fiber arts?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, that might be it for.
Okay, so Sam also got, which I've never gotten this base before, a simple DK, which is a 1-ply, so it doesn't have that twist or anything. And it's 240 yards, 100% superwash merino, and it is in the Jerusalem Plums color from Little Bean. So I am making a hat out of this. And I am really thinking about using the pattern that our first person finished on our cow. I showed it to Sam. She thinks that it would be lovely. And I think it would be lovely too, especially because this is so fluffy and squishy.
It's fluffy.
It is so fluffy and squishy. I wish you guys could squeeze this. Like, you could see the halo on it. Very beautiful. And Jerusalem Plums with Sam just loves. So, those flags.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Okay, next yarn.
Okay, my next one, I can't believe it finally came. I was so excited, is from Freckled Whimsy.
Oh!
I ordered this forever ago, but it was like a pre-order.
Yes, plus it's a striping.
Yes. The Wonderland base, 2-ply fingering weight, 75/25, 464 yards, and it is self-striping, 8-stripe repeat.
Whoop,
And
whoop.
this is Just Kevin.
Which part of that was donated?
Yes, part of this was donated to, proceeds was donated to
Where they
a
got
shelter.
Kevin, right?
I don't know if it was the one where they got him or not. So, and Kevin is, was Amber's, the yarn hoarder's little guy. Little doggy. It is so pretty too.
I'm
And
really liking
I
that.
saw it knit up and it is gorgeous. So this is definitely going to be
Socks.
plain vanilla socks.
Are you going to do a different heel?
I don't even know that I will. I might just...
See, some people, when they do stripy socks, they have to do a different heel because they want it to match.
Well, remember how mine always come out?
Mine come out too.
Yeah, where it has the stripes on the heel. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be stripy socks. It's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just look at it.
It's going to be really
I was
pretty.
very happy. And usually this is like so not my colors.
Those are so my colors. They
But
look like Thin Mints.
It's so...
Like a box of Girl Scouts.
so pretty. So yeah, I was happy I got that.
I'm happy you got that.
How much more you got?
2, and one of them you have, and the other 2 you have also. Oh.
What is that?
Did you find new stuff?
Yeah, let's do this one that way.
Okay.
This is the one we told about last time that I ordered, and then she ends up texting me and says she ordered,
which we
from
might
from Meg, and
I'm
found
really
out
wanting to switch with you.
we ordered the exact same thing. So this is from Bad Wolf Girl Studios. What was the actual name of this one now?
This is Always Be a Mermaid.
There
Okay,
we go.
So I'm going to say something right now because we just had that conversation. When we get our yarn, all we get is her card. We have no idea what the yardage is,
We need to start writing on the back of it
what the
it
colorway is. So we can't tell you any of that. But I love her yarn, so I'm going to...
Yes, it doesn't matter to us because we like it so much.
You want to switch?
Why do you want to switch?
Okay, look at my amount of blue.
I mean, that's fine. You want to switch?
Yeah, this one has more pink.
Okay. All right, this one's mine now.
Because this one has more pink. I enjoy
Yeah, this
more.
does have a lot more blue now that I look at it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which I thought it did.
I love her yarn. I
love it.
I have one already, and I still haven't knit it.
It looks really, really similar to
The
that.
Galaxy.
The Galaxy
Yeah.
one. And this is a semi-striping?
Oh, I have... Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it's a semi-striping.
Yeah, I think it does kind of do
Yes.
like little...
It will.
So it'll have to be socks. Mm-hmm. Sparkly socks. I'm probably going to do like a fuller pair and then also a...
I I don't know what I'm going to
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this.
We'll see.
You know what?
It'd be pretty in a shawl.
This would make a gorgeous changing staircases.
Mm.
Because it
would.
is dyed up the same way that Newt Scamander is.
Oh, that's true. Oh, now you got me thinking.
How about I do mine first, and then you can do it if you want.
Well, maybe I want to do mine first. You did the Kimba first. Maybe we should do them simultaneously.
I'm going to cast this on tonight.
No, you're not. You're going to cast on your scrappy shawl, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so I have another one that I actually forgot I ordered.
You didn't order that.
What did I do?
That was your birthday gift.
Oh, that's why I can't remember it.
She doesn't even remember a gift that I gave her.
Did I mention it?
Like, am I even her daughter anymore?
Okay, yeah. So this was a birthday. I kept looking in there, going, I've seen the yarn before.
She didn't even remember
I didn't
sending
remember
it to me.
Ordering it. I sent you a lot of yarn.
No, you didn't. No.
Oh, okay.
You maybe sent me like 5 or 6. Not that many.
Oh, this has a coupon on it
Yes,
too.
I told
Darn
you.
you people and your coupons.
And there's some really pretty ones that I want. There's is it the punk scene? Yes.
Okay, so this is, the colorway is called Midnight in the Garden. The base is Twisty Toe Glimmer. 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina, 100 grams. It's 438 yards. It is by Whip Yarns.
I love this.
And it is
so much.
stinking gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it.
I love that. The purples and the blues are so vibrant, and then it's got that pop of teal. And then the
Love
black
it.
speckling in it. I love it.
It is gorgeous.
It's really plump.
Yeah, it is.
The sparkle shows up very, very
This
nice.
is probably going to have to be at least part of a shawl.
And I love their packaging.
Oh, let me show that.
Look at that gold. That is wonderful.
Their sticker on the back is kind of cool too. The way it's.
Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful presentation.
Yeah.
And it didn't take that long to ship.
It was beautiful. Yeah. So yeah, that was a birthday gift. Uh oh. Did I forget something?
I have a couple things.
Oh no, that's that. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So I am awful. Actually, I was teaching a class.
She's awful. She took my yarn.
I was teaching a class, and Mom
It was before your class, just saying.
No, it was. I had to clock in at 6 o'clock to get ready for the class. The update was at 6.
She went right to the bathroom. That's what
I had people already there showed up for the class. I can't do that. So, anyways, Mom got me Wool and Vine. It was for her, but she said, "Oh, you didn't order it? Here you go. Just pay me."
I should have marked it up.
Love it. So this is Paranormal, which I thought it was darker, but it's not. It's lighter. But I love it.
It's kind of like a neutral.
I love this so much. On her footsie base, which is an 80/20, superwash blue face Leicester BFL base. What is BFL? Just thicker?
We looked it up once before. Don't make me do it again.
Sorry, nylon.
Did you check the thing where it says, okay, 29 minutes?
We got a half hour left, okay? So 400 yards, 2-ply sock fingering. Here's all of her. We know who Wool and Vine is. Come on now. If you don't, hop over to Yarngasm podcast. She's on episode 260
Yeah, something.
something. I love her.
Which it kind of made me chuckle because
She's like a spirit
as
animal.
many episodes as she has, she still has issues.
Yeah, we all do.
That one where it was not focusing on her face, she had tried a new
Camera
and
lens.
it didn't pan out.
That's fine.
Okay,
It happens.
so my next one.
I just want to love this.
Okay, well,
What
you
is
love
this
that.
going to be? I feel
Was
like
really
it's going to
cute.
be put in a shawl.
It's got in in a little package. It says thank you for.
What's that?
And this came with the yarn I ordered it from Evil Little Goat.
Ooh.
Isn't that cute? Oh, music.
I
note.
want to order from Evil Little Goat.
And a little.
Doesn't she have a swapless swap
Little Goat
with someone right now?
And I think so. That's the information there. I ordered it Bouncy Goat, which is 85% superwash merino wool, 15% nylon. It's a 4-ply fingering weight.
That's a lot of yardage.
437 yards. Okay. And it is called Loud Love. I was like, where's the name of it?
That's fun.
Look how fun. Fun.
Okay, that would be good for the Hermione Everyday Socks.
Oh.
Because it's got speckle, but not tons of it.
Okay, that's what this is going to be. I'm going to have to keep it out. I mean, just look how the brightness.
The bright. I just knocked over my bag.
Look at that.
I love, love, love that.
Well, I'll make a pair and then you can have the rest and make a pair.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds
Because
good.
remember I had said I was going to split this with you.
You always try to hit me with your skeins. of
You
yarn.
try to get me with the needle. You guys see it. Feel it. Like it is really, it is
What?
bouncy. It's Bouncy Goat. It feels bouncy. I wish you guys could feel it. Yeah, it feels very bouncy. Okay, on to the next.
All I have left are needles.
Me too. Which I ordered for us.
These are the needles that I was talking about on the last podcast. The like needles, which are driftwood wooden needles in circulars. These are lovely. I felt them when we went to the last
Spinning yarns.
when we went to Spinning Yarns. And they weren't going to get the sets or anything until late June, July.
No, almost August. It's
Almost
the
August.
End of July. Which
So-
didn't work out well for us because we have Midwest stitches, so I didn't want to spend money in July right before we go to Midwest.
Yes. So
I ordered some.
And I tried to cast something on the other day, and Phil said, no, you have to work on Sam's project before you cast on anything.
Like I'd listen to him. But anyways, I bought us each a US 2 40-inch for doing socks. And then I also bought us a US 6 40-inch for doing shawls.
And they're beautifully pointy. The joins look like they're great.
So we'll have to let you know once we use them.
Which they have an
what we think.
interchangeable set also.
Yes.
They have a DPN set.
Yes.
And then they also have the straight knitting needles. And they have like a little, what? There's something at the end so your stitches don't fall off, supposedly. Yes. So we will tell you
Once we use them,
once we use them.
what we think.
I'm very, very excited.
So we finally made it through everything, guys.
Yes. So
That was a little ridiculous, wasn't it? Now, I had one more, and this is really, really disturbing me. So this morning, your father says, you got 2 packages coming. And I'm like, oh, where from? And he's like, said the one, and I'm like, oh, that's Yarn's Crazy Obsessions. And then he said, North Carolina, and I'm like, oh, my Lamb Woman Knits.
no, Aunt Linda.
No, it's my Lamb Woman Knits.
Oh.
So the mail lady comes, and she drops off 1 package. My Yarn's Crazy Obsession.
Where's your other?
Not my Lamb Woman Knits. But yet it says it's out for delivery. That mail lady, you better not have left my yarn somewhere else. I'm going to be very upset.
Does it still say that's out for delivery though?
Last I checked before we
So-
podcasted. But she's already been here. So I don't know where my yarn is. I'm kind of upset about it. So I would have had one more thing to show you. But no.
No.
Well, they've changed our mail carrier. So, and you know,
They changed ours too. I don't get my mail until 5 o'clock
our
in the
mail
afternoon.
person has got to hate us to begin with because we get so many packages.
So many packages.
So many packages. So, okay. So one other thing, we finally made it through all of our yarny goodness and all that stuff. Before we show, we each have something else we want to show. But before we do that, sorry. just wanted to thank you. After the last episode, a lot of you guys reached out, commented about us losing poor little Muffy. One of the people, too, I wanted to actually mention on here, even though I did respond to you, had reached out to me and messaged me on Ravelry and had sent me the nicest little, I would call it a letter. It was
a letter.
So sweet. So thank you again, Shirley, and hi, because we know she watches. It just meant the world to us. It really did. Sam, Alicia's, non-knitting friend that purchases the yarn. Hi, Sam.
Hi,
we
Sam.
love you.
We love you.
And told Alicia,
You buy us yarn to work with.
yeah, I have a few more. I mean, I could let you know about. And have you ordered the Grimm Fairy Tales yet? That was my other question.
She asked me yesterday, do I really need it?
No, I thought that was the day before. Because that was the day I was there.
Was that Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's been quiet since then. So she had told Alisha, you need to come and pick up this yarn. And then I also have something for you and your mother. You want to go ahead and show yours first?
Yes. Which Sam and her family are very animal-loving people.
Oh, yes.
Very, very. They're both
They-
vegetarians. They both work at veterinarian offices.
They've fostered,
They foster. They volunteer.
rescue, I mean, you name it.
Yeah. So, and they lost their dog a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So they really understood. So Sam made this one for me. It says "Forever in Our Hearts."
And it does have like
Muffy.
a little stand where you can stand it up.
Do not know where me and Muffy are going yet. Just look at Moo.
She's like, I don't see a thing.
I don't see.
And then she had this one made for me.
a little
Look
different.
How cute.
Oh, look at her. She's
And it is
gorgeous.
by Etched in Time Incorporated.
Which is here in town. It's in
Yeah, I'm
Kankakee.
seeing that because it's in a what?
It's in
number?
Kankakee.
Oh, I didn't even know
Yes.
a place like that existed. But how cute is that? I've got to decide where I'm gonna put mine.
I don't know where I'm putting Muff yet.
So yes, meant the world to us. So pretty. So we just wanted to share that with you as well, even though it wasn't knitting related. But that's okay. I mean, we
That's okay.
had shared our loss with you last time, and it looks like Alisha has some podcasts she'd like to talk about.
Okay.
I know when the book comes out.
Mom gave me this one of the books for my birthday. And I have decided that this book is sitting next to me while I watch podcasts. Because the moment that people start rambling off about the patterns and other podcasts and things like that, I go straight to my phone and then I kind of tune out the rest of the podcast.
Oh, I just pause it.
I can't do that. And if I pause it, I'm never going to get through anything because I'm a person that hops from one person to another, to another, to another. So I started keeping in my journal the day that I watch it, what podcast, and then what it is. So sock blockers, different shawls.
Okay.
Which
So do you have some new ones?
Yes, there was one that I sent you that I loved. Knitting It Up. They're from Canada. Her name is Annie. Her husband also knits. They just had a baby, Luke, and they have a dog named Zoe. Yes, she has a cal going on. I don't remember what cal it is.
No, that's informative.
June 1st through August 1st. And co-host a Skein Game podcast. I haven't checked that one out yet. But yeah, I really liked her. I liked her personality. It wasn't that short. It wasn't that long. It was good. I enjoyed that podcast. And watch Barbara knit. She's a pattern designer. So the episode I watched was she is a secret shopper. She gives money to a viewer to shop for her and send it to her. All surprise. So pretty much you say, hey, I would like to be a secret shopper for you. Some people just, stash something. They go to a store that's near them. They go to a festival that week. She picks out a yarn for her and sends it to her. And then she opens it up on the podcast. That is the coolest thing ever. Like, give me money so I can pick out yarn for you. I'm perfectly fine with that. So that was Watch Barbara Knit.
Yeah, but we'd be bad. We'd be like, oh, we like it so much, we want to keep it.
I gotta buy two.
Yeah. So.
I watched the Strings and More podcast. Have you ever watched them?
Yeah, I believe so.
I have watched them before, and I couldn't get into it. It might have been just my mood, because I do have that problem sometimes. But they're the ones that talked about the 25 mini skein project book on Ravelry. Yeah, so I found something out from them. Those are good. They're good podcasts. I mean, there's a lot of good podcasts out there. I'm all caught up on my podcast.
I'm not.
Except two got released this morning. So I will have to watch those. But I need more podcasts to watch. So I'm wondering if we should open up a thread in Ravelry. Can we?
That's fine.
And talk about, just give me one or two podcasts.
Just put, we'll just call it podcast recommendations.
Yeah. Podcast recommendations.
I better write myself a note.
I feel like we don't have a lot going on Ravelry, so that'd be great.
But you're never on there. I'm just saying. Or should we... Do you want to open a thread for that, or questions? I want to do that eventually. I can do both.
We can do both.
Okay.
So we're going to open up two threads.
Okay, so one will be called Podcast Recommendations, and the other one will be called Ask Us.
Yes.
So if there's anything you want to ask.
Yes.
And we will check it each time before
the podcast.
Before the podcast. And if there happens to be anything on there, then we will answer.
Yes. And then I want to talk about a shawl that I wanted to cast on. Okay? So, we know about the Find Your Fade. We know about the So Faded sweater. Have you heard about the Free Your Fade?
Yes, I have.
It's only 3 skeins. So it's just like the other one, but it's 3 skeins.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I already have it in my library, so I can
I didn't know about this.
Yes.
Because 7 skeins, that's way too much. She has to pee. She's like, I gotta pee right now. Let's go.
You had to announce it to everybody.
They're in the future. They've known that you've peed by now.
Especially with my bladder. It's your fault. Yeah, I already knew about that.
I didn't know about that.
You're behind on the times.
Well, because the fade, I kind of just fade over my head because there's no way that I'm wasting 7 skeins of yarn on one project.
Oh, it's not wasting. And you don't use the full 7.
Still.
I was gifted the pattern. I'm doing it.
Plus, I don't have 7 skeins in my stash, and I don't have money to spend.
You don't have 7 skeins in your stash.
That would blend for fade.
Okay. I think I won't have a problem.
I think you might have to buy 1 or 2.
I don't think so. Look how quickly you found that for that test knit.
All of those are going to be coming out when we do the fade.
Oh my gosh. Well, then I guess we can reorganize.
Yes.
Because it's gotten kind of out of control. I think I have 4 cubbies right now that are completely filled. The yarn that I just showed you, I'm going to literally, when I go to put it in the cubbies, have to push everything down and squeeze them in. So the cubby has actually 6 cubbies, but I have 2 baskets on the bottom, which I think are going to have to end up being removed.
Yeah.
At some point, possibly soon.
Very soon.
I just keep squishing the yarn down. I have, in my defense, I've been using quite a bit.
Yes.
With the different shawls and different things that I've been doing with bigger, that seem to be like bigger items. So I have actually been using quite a bit.
Yes.
I just don't use quite as fast as I knit.
I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about. I had like 2 things I wanted to blabber about, and I have no idea what they are now.
I don't know, don't ask me.
I don't know. I feel like I'm being rushed.
You're being rushed.
Because
we only
you have to
have
pee.
18 minutes left on the battery. And how far are we at? We're at
Oh, I wanted
40,
to talk
hour
about
40.
the wedding.
Oh,
video.
yeah, you should let everybody know that the video got put up.
Yes, there was a video that was put up yesterday of the wedding slideshow. There is a whole crap load of pictures.
Of the wedding and also from the photo booth
Yes.
from that night.
It's like a 30-minute video.
No, it's 34, I think. It is long. I haven't even watched it yet.
It's long. There's already like 84 views of it.
We've had a lot of comments to, a lot of congratulations. There was one that said that you look like an angel.
Okay, there are a few pictures in there where I'm like, I look good. Now there are, like, every single time you look at a picture of yourself and you're like, If I would have known, I would have had my chin down more, or would have had, I'm that type of person.
I just tend to avoid being in pictures. That's my answer.
Yeah.
I used to be a photographer, though.
Yes.
Part of that. You're used to actually being behind the camera instead of in front
I'm used to being in front of the camera, so.
Well, that's because you were I used to, okay. So she was little. She was 6 months old when I was managing a photography studio. So every time she got a new outfit, which was like at least 1 to 2 times a week, I'd bring her into work and I'd take pictures. So I have so many pictures of her as a child that it's ridiculous. It's insane.
That was adorable.
Yeah. There's some really cute ones. Like one of my favorites is you in your little strawberry bikini.
Yes. Mine's my Power Ranger one. I really enjoy that one.
Yes. No, the Barney ones. And
or when I'm in my Lion King outfit.
yes,
and I'm going,
we did a lot of Halloween, yeah.
That one's fun. Pocahontas. Yeah, that was fun.
The Christmas nudie one.
Christmas nudie one. Classic nudie. Also, in those photos, you might... Aunt Linda will know this. Grandma isn't in any of the photos. There's one.
Huh?
Because both she and all the rest of my family left before photos. So, I'm missing a photo with Grandma in my wedding dress.
Yeah, because you went out.
I went outside to take photos with my husband and the rest of the party. And I was like, okay, I need somebody to go in, grab my grandma, grab his grandparents, grab my other grandparents, so we can take pictures. And whoever went in, they're like, your grandma's gone. I said,
Oh, your dad went in.
okay. So Grandma missed out on pictures.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You did
I
get
also
some
don't.
pictures
I
of
don't
her.
have any photos with my flower girl.
Yeah, which she wasn't being cooperative.
She's little. It happens. And I told her mom that. I'm like, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. So if that's what you're wondering,
We knew there was going to be issues with that, or figured there would be.
it happens.
So that's fine though.
That's fine.
You have a ton of pictures though.
There's tons of pictures. So I have
and your dad even cut out, like, he took out all the black and white ones because
Which
they were just repeats of the colors.
which I like some of the black and white ones. I might print out some of the black and white ones. I have to go through and get some printed so I can start putting them on the walls.
Yes. Well, and because you got those one frames
Yes.
that I put up, which either your husband will have to get down for you or I'll have to get down.
I have a step ladder. I just don't like to use it.
I was over at her house the other day. She's got like a bouquet of flowers sitting on the table, and she's like, I really need to put these away, but I can't reach the vases where you put them at, Mom. So, yeah, I got her face down for her.
She put them in the cabinets above the refrigerator. Which, I mean, that's where they belong.
Well, it's not something you use all the time.
Exactly. That's where they belong.
And I can reach them.
She has no problem.
You're vertically challenged.
I'd have to go to the top of the stair stepper and then still probably climb on the counter to get them. I'm only 5'2" 3/4". Like, I'm not that short.
Yeah, but I'm 5'9".
Okay, anything you want to blabber about in the last 16 minutes that we have
Only
left on
an
here?
inch shorter than your dad. I don't.
Did you ever find another TV show to watch?
No. And I was having problems with my TV system the other day, so I ended up just saying, you know what? I'll watch more podcasts because I tried to go on there to watch the 2 episodes of the F Word.
The F Word.
So I still haven't seen those yet. I gotta try again. We'll see.
He's fun. I love him.
So I've just been kind of watching my normal stuff, watching some podcasts.
I've been watching a lot
I've been kind
podcasts.
of upset because the French Open's on right now. You know what that means.
No Days of Our Lives.
No Days of Our Lives.
What are you going to do when they finally cancel Days of Our Lives?
Oh, it's never going anywhere.
You're going to be in a nursing home. And
Do you know how many... You're putting me in a nursing home?
No, you won't let me put you in a nursing home.
That's kind of mean. You know how many years that's been on? Years. Probably longer than I've been alive.
I'm guessing at least. We need to look that up.
We
How
should
many
look that up.
seasons are there of Days of Our Lives?
Crap ton.
Is it longer than General Hospital?
Oh, it's got to be just as long.
It wasn't General Hospital like the first one.
I don't know. It's up there. We'll look it up.
What's the other one? There's like 3 main ones.
I don't know.
Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, and
As the world turns.
no,
That's not on anymore.
no,
Maybe there's another world.
no. Why am I thinking All My Children?
Yes, that's a There you go. I don't watch all those. Just Days of Our Lives. That's it.
Which Days of Our Lives?
Then I get really angry when they take it off for, tennis matches. Because here's my theory. They're sports channels.
They should be on the sports
It
channels.
should be on the sports channel. Not everybody wants to watch that. Some people, like me, would like to watch Days of Our Lives and know what's going on. Although your dad says I could stop watching for 5 years and still know what's going on. Which is not true because they have a habit of changing out actors.
Yes. They
And then somebody
they
walks
have
in
like
and
a face transplant.
Who is that?
Pretty much. I'm like, okay, who is that? And they're like, oh, that's blah, 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 Romero. And I'm like,
What?
did his face change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
They had a face transplant. Something went wrong with an alien or some crap like that.
So yeah, I haven't started watching anything else yet. I will. At some point. What are you looking about? You want to say hi? Oh, she jumped up. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Look, there's Alisha. Give Alisha a kiss.
Paw? You gonna put Paw up?
She doesn't want anything to do with you today.
Normally she puts a
That's
paw
Mommy's
on my
fault.
face.
No, you don't want to see. Okay.
She...
Nope, she just wants to lay in my lap and sleep. So I think that's all that we have this time.
I think so.
We will be back in 2 weeks with actually more finished objects.
Okay, 2 weeks, is that past the cal? Cal ends?
No. Hold on. Oh. I had my phone hooked up because, no.
Okay.
We'll be back on the 26th.
Okay. So, work on your cow. Hashtag. Use the hashtag. Tag us in it. We love seeing it. We'll comment and like and all that fun stuff. Use the chatter thread. Chat it up. Post finished objects only in that thread. You will be deleted if it is not your finished project. It messes up the counts. It is true. We will open up the thread for podcasts, and then
Ask us.
and then we'll do like a little Q&A instead of just blabbering about our lives.
Alrighty then.
A little bit more construction.
Construction? Structure?
Construction.
You're gonna have You're gonna have a hat. You're a whack job. Alrighty, so that's it.
Yes. What's going to be the title of this?
They don't care. So we will, we should stop. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.